Hey, what's up, everybody? Got another video for you all today. So, without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into this one and kind of discuss some of the plays of today. For okay, so starting out with Fang Energy, I'm just gonna go through these winners real quick. Fang ran up, it hit 186.07. Got out of that on both accounts. So that trade hit our target. For MU. Saw MU come down to hit 363.90 today. So target hit on that one. And then finally with Tesla, hit 382.78 to take the relative equal lows for the day. So closed out those three positions. As far as positions that I'm currently still engaged in, have Amazon. Amazon got a little mixed up on this one. So Amazon's kind of in a space of indecision. I like the fact that it's pulled back. Here we since have filled this gap. So now, as you can see, the low 220.38, 220.47. So that gap has been closed in from both buy side, and now we're getting the sell side. So that's a balanced price range. With Amazon now looking for, let's see how far does this one go. Next point would be right here. I want to get out of the put, but since I'm changing that account over to margin so that I can show you all some other short-term income producing plays, and I don't want to get flagged for day trading, I'm going to have to just leave the put on until tomorrow. Kind of see where we land anyway with this one. So this one maintaining bullish bias for now after filling the gap. It's just pulling back. It's in this space here and looking underneath the hood. Considering the whole market gap down and is recovering, you know, there's a lot of indecision on where some of these trades can go. But this is one trade I'm still confident in for the setup to remain in the portfolio. Boeing, for example, this one I might be removing potentially. Let's see how this is looking now. Okay, so this one's pushing lower. I did switch to puts on this. I'm gonna start leaning into based on where and they are lagging indicators. These two moving averages, I would consider those for some things as far as where we are, but going to be leaning more so on, you know, if we have like this large range, looking to see if we can get back down to this lower half, especially with the market downtrending, and just focus on these short-term bearish plays for now. Not a lot of things are setting up to be bullish. So Boeing and Amazon. So my high confidence trades right now that I will be maintaining are the Amazon calls and Boeing puts. So the two trades. Then looking at coin, coin, there really hasn't been much of a change today. Just pulling back here. We never did hit 214.39, so I actually need to put an alert on this. So rallied up, pulled back, and, you know, just looking to see if this, you know, continues higher. Would have liked to have been in back here, of course, and I want to say got in one of these 2 days. Which day did we get in on? March 6th. So looking at March 6th, yeah, we got in right here on the pullback into this gap. So I still like this play. So coin, I can't see any reason. There's no reason to abandon this yet. Wouldn't have even hit a stop loss, and stop loss would be, if we were to look down here. Well, actually, no. Let's go to the 1 hour. March 6th, 9:33 a.m. So somewhere in this range. So even if, let's say, we put and we've got this right here, which is used overnight, 9:33. A little high, but we could even say, let's just put it, was it 181.71? Versus where would this be? Low would be 172. So yeah, I think maybe if I wasn't just doing monthly, and maybe I was doing a more of like a half year play based on a daily, I put the stop here. But I don't want to have to hold this any longer if I don't need to, if the trade is just gonna fail in general. So yeah, because that would be all the way down here. So on a monthly contract, only being 30 some days out, from a risk management standpoint, I think here, let's do this. What do regular trading hours tell us? Yeah, I don't think I want to hold for all the way down here. I'd say if it drops below this here, then we would have ripped through this as well. Maybe it dips through here, comes back up, but could possibly see this as a re-entry, a better entry for calls to go up, or it could be price turning over and it drops through, comes back up, hits it, and then turns over. But we're gonna throw our exit. Oh, well, actually, no. Here, fix this now. I have to resave this template. An alert message, stop loss on call. Okay, so that'll be for those. So coins still looking good. This trade I entered today. So Dow Chemical had a big push today. With some of the global news going on. But yeah, this one I really like. So as you can see, one gap here. And here, I'll darken this. Next gap here. And honestly, this is just a beautiful trade. Came back in here, and this is on the weekly, so this is going to have a nice push. Came back into here, held the upper half of this gap, pushed out last week, and now gap up today. So looking to got in an early entry on this and looking to take this all the way up here to 40.09. Stop loss on this one, because I don't think I necessarily got in on this one using the hourly, but we could just say, yeah, if we get below here, this trade is probably being invalidated. So what is that? 32.96 versus yeah. We'll just throw stop. Save. All right. So now drop down, yeah. All right, so Dow calls, be my fourth one. As far as Google goes, I'm stuck in this for the time being. Google actually had, and I was hoping I had the margin privileges added to my account, but Google taking this took the relative equal lows, got out of this, and now just kind of just blasting back up. What can happen with this is hit this gap and reject, but I would like to see this punch through this gap. So for this one, this is fairly easy. We're just going to throw that right there. Target. Uh, all right. First target being right there. That will signal the market structure shift. And then if we can really get through this gap, then we push through there. Now I have this, I have the call on in the IRA. And as you see, up 12% right now. So I'll have to mitigate this in my Roth account later. So Google calls, I feel confident with this bounce. Microsoft, I repositioned this trade. It's coming back. Like we got into this gap here, and it looks like maybe it wants to retest this gap here. For this one, I'm just holding. I'll see how this plays out. Contract doesn't expire until April, but for the most part, no changes to Microsoft. So just maintaining those calls. And then lastly, Nvidia still holding puts on this one, although it had a nice push today. As you can see, it's hit this gap here, push down, and then we had a push today. But I'm still looking to see this take 174.64, and then I'll consider my options from there to really invalidate this particular trade. As you see, I have 184.70 marked up here, but honestly, if we got maybe above 182, I might consider that as well. But no changes to the Nvidia puts for now. And then finally, ExxonMobil. This one is holding within this daily gap. As you see, today it's been in the upper half using this 10-day moving average. It's holding there. From a weekly standpoint, I think we all know that energy has been leading the way, and we even have this gap here. Supporting price. So that's the and I just put this position on today. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions in the Roth. Gonna want to pare this back down to 5 as the days go on, but that's the Roth. Where there's gonna be some changes being made. So AMD for myself, it's a bit of a tricky one right now. It from a weekly, it's still trending down, but I mean, this one is a fighter. It does not want to just give up. So I switched to, I want to say I switched to the call. No, I repositioned the puts. Yeah. Still bearish, still below both moving averages. No market structure shift, aka getting above this to say that things have changed on a daily time frame. Market still being somewhat bearish for the time being. I feel like today is just the run up and see this take what was this 188.22, fill the gap. So maintaining the AMD puts. Amazon in those calls. I put this one on today. So American Express. Financials got hit over the weekend, coming into today. So a lot of these trades are low for the day. 1 second. A lot of these trades are down on the day. I saw not Amazon, American Express had a nice pullback, filled this gap. I'm liking to see this turn over, so that's why we entered American Express. Boeing still have the puts, coin calls, CRM. This one I don't want to abandon it, but I'm not feeling too confident with it. I mean, nice drop today. Well, actually, no real change to CRM for now. If we get below, let's say like here, then I can see myself. I'll get rid of that. Dow spoke about Fang, similar to what I discussed on the Roth. Google in calls. Intel still sitting in these calls. Intel, you know, took this. Looks like took that sell side of liquidity today on this smaller candle here, and it's since strong rally from there. So up $2 from that. So no change to Intel. Meta was in puts, and I taking the put off when we hit the target. Then Meta was pushing lower. I was going to take the momentum entry, and then I saw that it was flipping. So that let me know my bias might be wrong. We have dropped through here, and yeah, somewhat bearish. But you know what? With us sitting inside of this daily gap here, and maintain the upper half, no major changes there. So yeah, Dow, Google, CRM, Meta. Marvell, I think I'm taking a break from this stock. Stopped out of that. Microsoft, I went over. MSTR had a nice push today. No changes here, just holding this level here. Have removed that stock position, so stop loss remains right there. MU, I just re-entered calls on this one for the bounce. We hit this 1 week fair value gap. Had taken these relative equal lows. We're seeing the push back up. Looking to see if we can get back above the. Oh, that's just wrong. So looking to see if we can get back up here. That'd be a near-term target, but we have to see, can we get back above this candle first? That one could continue lower. NEM got into this one last week. This one had a nice. Wait, is this a call or a put? Oh, this is a put. This one, interesting. This one, given that we was pushing down and now it's rallying out of this area here, this one I feel is a 50-50. I think for the sake of exposure, while I do like this for calls, we were very close to this sell side here. Position's not down a lot. I'm gonna watch this one closely because I don't want this one to get out of hand. Um, Netflix, wouldn't be surprised if this one uh, drops a bit more. Kind of holding. Say this is probably $4. Probably look for something a little like 95.33. If we then drop down, yeah. So this short term level here, if we drop through this, might be maybe just wait until it see what happens here. If this doesn't hold, then I would expect to see this just fill the gap. So that's Netflix for now. No change there, although for the sake of preserving capital, this one, I'll just let this one. This is one I will just cut. If it goes on, it just goes on without me. But I'm not going to hold this one any longer. Nvidia still in those puts. Pfizer, let's take a look at this one. Yeah. Pfizer, it's kind of just consolidating in this space. So let it sit a little bit longer. For my current position, anything below this, I'll have to I'll abandon this trade and look at a possible re-entry, but no point in accruing more loss because I'm not going to dollar average in on those. So we'll keep the Pfizer calls for now. PayPal, I got rid of. Just didn't like the setup. QQQ hit target today. Took out 591.87. So happy with that trade. Tesla puts. Already spoke about that. TSM still holding this position. Bit of a rally here today inside of this gap. This one may trim before market close. What I don't want, this position was up 60% and now down to 24%, as you can see, for the day, minus 227. So I might take this one off the table. Yeah, let's see, because we've had 1, 2, 3. Maybe see what this does. What we could see is, and this chart is so awful on the daily. So using this new gap, so you have came down, went into this gap, dropped again. Looks like it's peeked its head into this gap here, but also sitting in this gap here. So this one, I'm actually just gonna secure the profit, and I will look for another entry on this one. So that's TSM. Wells Fargo will be the last one I go over. Push through this sell side, just looking for this short-term sell side right here at 76.16. This one will be short and sweet. And yeah, saw it came up, went into this gap here, and just looking for this one to deliver lower. So goal is going to be now sitting around on how many positions? Let's see if we clean this up. Better still have that position on. So yeah, now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 18 positions. Need to get this number down another like $3,000 or so. But no, that's it for today. Hope you all found it insightful. Once again, this is not uh, financial advice, purely entertainment only. Hope you're all able to learn something, and look forward to speaking to you all again soon.